Hey guys, and welcome to episode 10 of my FTB ZeroCraft multiplayer let's play. Now, well, it's been a while since I've posted my last video, and first of all I want to explain why that is. Now, I have been very busy with a lot of different things in real life, like school and stuff, so that's sort of prevented me from spending a lot of time with Minecraft. I have been playing a couple of other games on and off, mostly games that don't take up that much of my time, and you know, that's sort of the reason why. Now, I do not know how frequently we'll be able to play in the near future, but I wanted to at least you know, make a video for you guys and just let you know that I'm still here. So I haven't been on the server in a while. There's currently no one online, and well, when I came back, my base was somewhat, let's say, in ruins. A lot of the stuff, well, my entire power system and resource gathering system, processing systems were all either destroyed or disabled. I don't know who did it or why, but I'm really not happy about it. Currently spent quite some time getting most of it back up and running, but my processing system is still completely wrecked. So I am currently working on that. Now, the problem is I use a lot of steel, and well, my industrial blast furnace was destroyed. Now you can see it exploded. I don't know how or why. But that is not something that should have happened, seeing as I upgrade all of my machines. So someone, I don't know, broke it or whatever, placed a new one probably that did not have any upgrades, transformer upgrades, sorry. So I'm really sort of pissed off right now, but well, there's not much I can do about it really. So I'm in the process of rebuilding right now. So what I want to do now is, well, something I actually wanted to do before, but I never really had the time to do it, or you know, just it was quite a bit of work. Like this processing plant which I had set up here is somewhat, let's say, messy, and come on, okay, so somewhat messy, and that's kind of annoying. So there's not a lot of space I can get in there if I want to change things. And that's sort of been bothering me. Oh wow, that's a lot of reinforced stone. Okay, so, and basically what I want to do is expand on that. So I wanted to do this before, never really got around to it, and seeing as I have to rebuild anyway, I might as well do it properly. Okay, so there we go. Let's make some of those. So down here I am building a, well, sort of a bunker for my processing plant. Now, the reason why I use reinforced stone is really just because I can. There's not really a specific reason for it, seeing as you can break it, so it's not necessarily that well, more secure than it would be without the reinforced stone. But yeah, I sort of like the look of it and stuff, so that's why I chose for it. Now, I also have my force field back up and running. I left this off while I was away because I figured there was no need for it really, but apparently there is, so I turned that back on. So this is also inside of my force field, so people shouldn't be able to enter, or they would just, you know, get instantly killed. So yeah, what I've been doing since I've gotten back online here is basically setting up this whole thing, and I've been making some reinforced stone, and the main thing I need right now is steel, so I need to make a new blast furnace. Okay, so I'm just going to throw some of that in here. We're getting there. Not entirely sure yet how I am going to, or how I want to light this place. Now I also have to encapsulate these cables and stuff, and also this hole here for my laser drill in reinforced stone, so that's also something I have to take care of. But first I'm going to continue working on my new industrial blast furnace. let's just quickly throw some more of this in here. I can finish that up later. There we go, very nice. Okay, so that did it, I guess. So yeah, I'm not sure yet how to light this place. I might get some of the forgot how they're called, like the chandeliers or whatever, or maybe some red lamps, but I haven't used those in a long time. Also not entirely satisfied with how they look. Well, they look great, but they're not really that great for an industrial environment in my opinion, so that's sort of why I'm reluctant to use those. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I sort of box myself in here, so I'm going to have to open things up again. Let's see, I'm actually not sure where I came down. Randomly making some holes in there is not really a solution, and yeah, I think the best way is probably to go like over here, right, like this, and then over here, just digging my way out, and yeah, this one, and we're done. Okay, so just going to take out this one for now. Not sure yet how I want to get in there normally, so I haven't really figured out a clean way to set up an access method to access the area down there. But I might just use portals or something. Well, the enhanced portals mod anyway. Alright, so that takes care of getting out of there. I should have quite a few heating coils in here. I don't really need that many, but I figured why not, you know, make a couple spares. Alright, so now I need an advanced machine block, electronic circuits, induction furnaces. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh wait, I don't actually have induction furnaces, now that I think about it, but you can probably replace this with induction smelter or induction furnace. That's weird. Okay, well, I guess I'll go for the induction smelter then. I think I should probably have the recipe for that in here, or not. Oh, I do have the recipe for induction furnace. Did not really expect that, but not complaining. Just hope I have enough resources and machines left to create these components. Alright, so what more do I need? I need an advanced machine block in the middle and 2 electronic circuits. Alright, let's make 2 of those. I think I just made 12 of those. I guess that works. And I also need the advanced machine block. Hope I have enough machine blocks left, because, you know, I use steel wrenches to make machine blocks, and I don't have any steel to make those wrenches. Well, I mean, I use steel wrenches to make them, you know, from GregTech. And if I'd have to change that, I'd have to go change the recipe and stuff, and I have more steel available than I do copper, so really want to keep the steel. Now, okay, now that's done. Let's see. Okay, I should be able to build this now, I think. This one goes in the middle, then we have these. Oh, there we go. These surrounding the machine block there. I think I forgot my induction furnaces. Let's quickly get those. So, induction furnace, 2 of those. We'll throw those in there. And this one in the middle. Oh yeah, those had to go at the bottom. That's right. There we go, 1 industrial blast furnace. Now I do need those upgrades, or I'm just going to make a bigger hole in my base. So that's one of them, and there's number 2. That should, I think that should do it. Actually, by the looks of it, 1 should even be enough. So I'm quickly going to place this down here and attach one of these upgrades. Okay, now I need a wrench. Okay, so one, let's say, damaged bronze wrench. Alright, and get that into my inventory. Not sure why this is still at 128. Let's try another upgrade then, I guess. That won't work apparently. I'm not sure why, but if I attach this to my power network, it's going to blow up. There's no doubt about that. Because I use packets of 512 EU, so let's see if I have an EU meter left somewhere in here. Apparently I do not. Well, yeah, I have to figure out how to make that. EU reader, sorry. EU reader. Or just reader. There we go, EU reader. Needs some glowstone dust, some copper cables, and an electronic circuit. I can do that. So 4 pieces of glowstone dust, an electronic, no, actually, oh whatever, just get a bunch of it and I'll figure out the recipe later. Short-term memory, that's such a drag. Okay, some copper cable, and let's say we're going to make a couple more of those. Alright, there we go. So, quick check for the recipe. Yeah, figured as much. So, these 2 go there, and like that. One up top, and we have ourselves an EU reader. Great. So, you know, this is just to verify, to be entirely sure that... Yeah. Okay, so that's a lot of EUs per tick. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. I do use packets of 512 EUs per tick, so the only thing that's bothering me there is the I should be able to attach the transformer upgrade there. Not sure why it's not working. Maybe, I don't know, I have to attach it to the machine casings first, so if I, for example, let's see, take out this piece of cable, shouldn't get any power. And then I'll just attach this right there. Okay. Incomplete machine casing. Why? What's wrong with this machine casing? It looks complete. Not sure why what it's complaining about. Maybe I have to place it down 1 block. Let's give that a try. Oh, my inventory is filled up now. There we go. Alright, so let's place it down here. Yeah, that did it. Alright. So now I'm going to try to attach this transformer upgrade again. Still not working. What is... Okay, that's my liquid tesseract there. This is really annoying. Like, if I attach a cable to this, I'm pretty sure it'll blow up. Like, fairly confident. You know, I could... Like, yeah, this is just me sort of being an idiot because I've been away so long and sort of forgot a couple of things. But let's have a quick look at another machine. That should be able... give me an idea of how much power I need to provide these things. So, wrench, this one here, and 32 EUs per packet. That is... Oh, okay, so now I get it. It doesn't actually display the value after it's been modified. Right, that explains a lot actually. So let's just quickly fill this in here. Alright, and I should make some overclocker upgrades as well. Alright, there we go, and yeah, this probably needs like an interface under there. Don't have access to one right here, I think. No, I don't. Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'll just see. Let's say I'm going to connect this up like that and get a cable on the side here. That should power it up. Alright. And what I need now is, let's see, I need an import bus. Well, let's make it a precision one, you know, just because. Alright, so that's my import bus. Let's see, what else do I need? I need a, yeah, steel dust. I still have some of that, and also an ME interface. Quickly make one of those, please. Alright. And that's about it. So I'm quickly going to throw a piece of steel dust in there. That will give me 1 ingot, so I can make my crafting pattern. Now I need to set up my import system here. So just quickly attach that at the top. We want to move entire stacks, and all we need now is to connect this up to the rest of the system. Like that. Alright, that's looking very good. Great. And now I am going to put my interface at the bottom here. And you know what? I'll just run the cable at the side here. That might be a bit cleaner. I'm going to move the whole thing down into my new processing area later on anyway, but this is a slightly cleaner setup than if I have, you know, cables running everywhere. Okay, well, let's quickly set up our crafting recipe in the pattern encoder, of course. So 1 steel dust turns into a nice steel ingot. Okay, and yeah, I'll just throw that into the interface down there. And now let's put it to the test. So I want to get some steel ingots. Let's see if it works. Well, that's my ingot. Yeah, there we go. It's a bit slow, but once I get some overclocker upgrades in there, it should be quite fine. Right, so craft, well, let's say 10 overclocker upgrades. I'll see how many I actually attach to it. Maybe 4 or something. Well, let's start with 3. I don't want to mess the whole thing up, because the overclocker upgrades do increase the amount of power the machine requires by quite a bit. So I'm not sure how much my system is able to handle after it's been partially wrecked by whatever griefer or troll was in here. Okay, 3 overclocker upgrades should be okay. Alright, so let's first eat something here, of course. There we go. And yeah, let's quickly have it make like a whole bunch of iron ingots, sorry, steel ingots, to make sure it works at a decent speed now. Or whatever, just, you know, keep going And yeah, that does look like a nice, pretty nice performance there. I will need to make new heating coils to attach to this thing, which is quite a tedious job in my opinion. So whoever destroyed it did not do me a lot of favors, because that was probably one of the more annoying machines to build, which I've got in here. And now I should be able to, wow, that's a lot of random stuff. Okay, so given that I have so much random stuff there, I think I should probably have a look at making me a new macerator. So I'm going to make one of these electric macerators or automatic macerators, whatever, from GregTech. I also need probably 2 transformer upgrades for those. So here we go, transformer upgrade. And I have quite a few overclockers. That should be enough. Let's see how much, we'll see how much it will take. And yeah, I'll also need a couple of other things for this. So yeah, apparently I don't have the recipe for a hopper in there. That shouldn't be too hard though. I believe it uses some chests. Well, I have those, and some iron ingots. So let's see, iron ingots, make a couple of those. It's not like it's something I use infrequently. I use it quite a lot, iron, so... And I still have quite a bit left, that's nice. So I believe the recipe for a hopper these days requires... Yeah, there we go. Right. Let's throw that in our assembly chamber. Right there. Okay. Didn't know I had a recipe for slime ball in here. Okay, uses pollen. Yeah, that could be right. So, yeah, I need a couple of hoppers. And I can like hear you guys saying like, oh, hoppers? Why do you need hoppers? Like that's weird. Well, and yeah, that may be weird on my part. But the thing is, I would like to build a system that can just macerate up anything of extra stuff I get from drops and everything. Like currently here, for example, we have a machine that's not getting any power, apparently. Yeah. So normally I have these couple of macerators set up. One of them got destroyed, apparently, so that's why my system is starting to get clogged up. But I have these running with fuzzy export buses, and that's really nice to process all sorts of random drops and stuff I get from various places. But the thing is with this, and of course I also have my ME interface as usual down here, but the thing is I can only place 8 items in these fuzzy export buses, and the macerator only has so many sides you can use to put stuff in there. So what I want to do basically is like build sort of a tower, and this tower will consist out of hoppers and chests, and the fuzzy export buses will just be connected to those, and the hoppers will then insert it into the macerator. So that way I can use one macerator just to do all of the automatic macerating, which doesn't which isn't based on a crafting recipe. So that will be quite convenient. But so what I need for that is my automatic macerator, some hoppers, some chests, maybe, well, those are pretty nasty. Maybe I should like get some iron chests, you know, gold ones, because gold is really cheap. I have 2 million, 3 million almost of it. Once this is all macerated, probably more. So let's make 64 gold chests. Okay, should probably be, yeah. Should be getting it soon up here. There we go, our gold chests. And I really don't need too many of those, but a decent amount anyway. Next, what I'll need is some fuzzy export buses. 64 may be a bit overkill, but I can always use more of those, so I won't hold back in making them. It does take a while to craft these. At least I hope it can, because nether quartz dust. Oh yeah, that's a problem. That's probably yeah, I figured as much. Well, shouldn't be hard to solve. I'll just let's see, pull this cable through here. That should solve the problem. Yeah, there we go, making a nether quartz dust. Alright, so fuzzy export buses, and there goes my phone again. Well, that's one fuzzy export bus. Could use a couple more, but well, let's say I'll start with these. I have an access terminal here as well, so I really need to light this place up. But yeah, so over here on the side I'm setting up machines that use interfaces, so I should find another spot to sort of set up the mass processing systems. And I'm thinking maybe I should just do it like in the middle here. Yeah, probably. Although I do of course have to take into account that I need to power the whole thing. So yeah, you know, I'm just I'll just place this right here. So I'll put a cable under it so I can continue my my applied energistic system here, and on top of that we'll place our automatic macerator right there. Is that yeah, that's the right side. That looks sort of funny, and I need to upgrade this, of course. 2 should do it. A whole bunch of overclockers, of course. As many as will go on there, preferably. Yeah, just 4. Alright. And yeah, so all I need now is to put some hoppers on there, some chests in between, and of course my export buses. So let's power this up with one more piece. Yeah, there we go. And well, there's not really a reason why I shouldn't directly input into the machine, but I think I'm just going to input into the chests. So, well, at least for starters, you know, can always change it later on. There's plenty of room here until I reach the ceiling. Okay, so please don't be sort of flying is sort of annoying sometimes. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to get this fuzzy export bus here, and I'm going to attach it here. Now the reason why I attach it to a chest and not a hopper, because you know, you might be thinking like why don't you just put a whole bunch of hoppers on top of each other and have it just throw everything in there. Well, the reason for that really is simply that basically when I would do that, the hoppers would get saturated and I'd just be moving the problem. So this way I have a nice buffer for all the items, and the hopper will just send them into the macerator. Right, now I also need an import bus. Did I make one of those? Don't have one on me apparently. I can put that on the side of the macerator, I suppose. So import bus, precision 1. There we go. Our precision import bus. And yeah, so I'm going to get a couple of those random items. So let's throw out some of this stuff in there. And let's see, we have some leggings, golden leggings, also some Minotaur axes, golden boots, chest plate. It's sort of weird that this is damaged. I hope that will macerate with the fuzzy bus. I think it will, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we have a helmet also damaged. Again, sort of weird, but whatever. some chain pieces. I think the rest is being macerated up by the one upstairs, so let's start with this. I'll just throw this in here for starters. Let's see how that does. Actually, yeah, this probably won't work with the damaged one. Now that I think about it, I can, however, throw in this chain. Alright, so that's filling up nicely, and this is not working. Why is this not working? It's got power? Should have power. Okay, that's sort of weird. Okay, so let's quickly break this hopper here so we can figure out what's wrong. Right, not that quickly, but whatever. There we go, and I really need some light in here. Okay guys, so I'm going to get some torches first. Sorry that it took me so long, but actually this might be more convenient, some niter. Alright, so I'll just put that right there. That provides us with some light. And yeah, so why isn't this working? It's connected up to power, and that's all it needs, isn't it? Maybe it has too many overclocker upgrades. That shouldn't be possible. Like, it should say it isn't able to draw enough power, okay, but this is sort of weird. And I'm not entirely sure how to fix that. Hopper throws it into the right slot, so no problem there. Not entirely sure what these buttons do either, but yeah, not sure if this is gonna work, guys. Well, anyway, I'll see if I can figure that out. I'll probably will after a while, and well, if you got that much. But anyway, so I'll try to figure that out, and I will see you guys in episode 11 with hopefully a working macerator down here. So bye guys.